or even small mammals. There are reports of plants that trap big animals as sheep. There is not recorded evidence of humans being trapped in big predator plants. I am not kidding, they really exist. Recording of various reports say that around 600 species of predatory plants are available in the world. These plants get required nutrients by digesting these in this video, we will see top 10 plants that kill animals, and how they do that. Carnivorous plants live all over the world to select boggy areas in North and South Carolina. The leaves of Venus flytrap open wide, and on them are short, stiff hairs called trigger or sensitive hairs. When anything touches these hairs enough to bang them, the two lobes of the leaves snap shut, trapping whatever is inside. The trap will shut in less than a second. The trap constricts tightly around the insect and secretes digestive juices, much like those in your stomach. The Venus flytrap's primary prey is ants, but it will also eat flies, beetles, slugs, spiders, and even tiny frogs. The Venus flytrap is listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List of Threatened Species. Here is another one. More under trap they become. And if they are not removed from there, they die. If no one look after these animals, they will die by starvation. Is a very interesting and curious plant. Compared with other carnivorous plants, it is one of the most successful hunters in terms of quantity of captured prey, and all with absolutely passive, primitive adhesive traps. Only long tentacles protrude from their leaves, each with a sticky gland at the tip. These droplets look like dew glistening in the sun, thus their name. The glands produce nectar to attract prey, powerful adhesive to trap it, enzymes to digest it. Once an insect becomes stuck nearby, tentacles coil around the insect and smother it. Tropical pitcher plants. Native to the jungles and highlands of Southeast Asia, Nepal's tropical pitcher plants are renowned for their wide variety of shapes and colors. The pitchers develop from tendrils at the ends of the leaves and naturally filled with to form a deadly trap for ants, termites, and other insects, also known monkey cups, because monkeys have been observed drinking rainwater from these plants. All Nepin species are carnivore plants that capture their prey by means of modified, pitcher-shaped leaves that function as passive pitfall traps. Many pitcher plants trap not only insects, including mice and rats, and a new species, the watery old plant, is closely related to the Venus flytrap. In fact, it is basically just a small, aquatic version of its famous big brother. They are entirely aquatic and float freely, without roots. Just below the whirls of tiny snapdrops string together to the traps snap shut on all kinds of aquatic but they creatures are prone to catching by the head. They are extremely endangered in the wild. Europe, Africa, Asia, and Australia. Darlingtonia, also called the California pitcher plant, cobra lily or cobra plant, is a species of carnivorous plant. It lures drops and dissolves insects with its pitcher-shaped leaves. Insects are lured to the by color and nectar. Once the insect enters the bulbous top of the pitcher, it becomes by the translucent quality of the leaves. Then the insect has a determining which way to eventually exit, and slides down, where it is dissolved and absorbed as nutrients. Butterworts have leaves that lie flat on the ground and function like paper. They secrete the sticky mucus substance, which makes the leaf look wet and inviting. It lures in unsuspecting insects, and that's when the ruthless part begins. By landing on the sticky leaf, Atlas mosquitoes and midges unwittingly signed there while struggling to escape. The insects trigger the release from the butterwort leaf. These enzymes slowly break down the soft parts of the insect's body. Once the leaf absorbs this nitrogen-rich liquid, all that's left are a few indigestible remnants, a bit of hard skin and wings and feet. Genlutzi, a relative of the bladderworts, has evolved yet another trapping mechanism. The corkscrew trap. These corkscrew plants grow in very wet environments, such as dripping muci wefts, seasonally inundated wetlands and swamps. These fosso-real leaf traps are distally bifurcated and upside-down Y-shaped. Both ends of the wire twisted like a corkscrew, creating a tunnel leading back up the inside of the trap. The slit-like entrance to the hollow tunnel is lined with brick pointing inwards and allowing for prey to proceed in one further into the trap. Once prey exits the corkscrew sac, it enters a slightly swollen digestive chamber where nutrients are extracted from the pink lady's slipper, also known as moccasin flower, but is a hardy plant, able to withstand the cold winters of northern Ontario. With its bright pink flower and an enticing scent, lady's slipper is an inviting target for our native bumblebee. They crawl into the slippers searching for nectar, but find none. And lastly, the trigger plant gets its name when an insect is hit with a trigger plant from under. The insect's feeding disturbs small filaments in the center of the flower, activating the column. On the end of the column are male and female. The male parts deposit pollen, and the female parts can be fertilized on the insect. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.